today's episode. How are you doing to Mamas and Baba? Welcome to Stories of My Life. So today you're in for a treat. I'm meeting Martin. No, I'm meeting Magnus, and we are going to go to, he knows the restaurant. And after that, we're going back to Berzellii Park. The park we visited last week before going to that gay exhibition thing we saw. And we're going to go around that park and really investigate. I've been reading up a bit on it. And then I must buy coffee and I must buy a hard drive because I film so much that my computer explodes soon. So I need to sort of transfer that and save it. And I do that, but I need another one. And what else? That. And I thought maybe, I don't know if I can talk Magnus into it and if there's time, maybe we'll go to the National Gallery because, well, I won't tell you why. You just have to see for yourself. So people, now it's time to get on our bikes. Well, you too, because you're coming along, and meet up with Magnus. The weather promises to be sort of fantastic. Damn it. So as always, I'm a little bit early, so I'm going to go for a drive in the neighborhood. I'm meeting Magnus, somewhere around here. It's so hot. It's that sort of dry hot, and when the wind comes, it's sort of like it feels like when you open the oven door. It's just like nothing. So I'm going in here for some. Hopefully they have AC. Now I'm back at the place where we're gonna have our rendezvous, and I'm thinking about, I wonder which shop he's talking about. Is it this Lilla Café på Söder, the little cafe on Söder, which is this whole island? Or if he's talking about Crispy. It seems to be closed. Or, no, it's open. Or this one, yeah. As you can see, there are loads of restaurants. This is, I think it's a pizza place. Yeah, I could do that. I could also do this, whatever that is. So Magnus just texted me he's going to be late because he has some problems with this steering thing. I do not know. So Ariel, please, what is this called? This thing here. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the man who fixed his own steering thing. And the man who didn't see me apparently. Do I look like someone who's... Oh. So, well, I'll do a bit of chasing then. I think he still haven't seen me. And he still haven't seen... And I think now he has. So, you just passed me.
Huh?
You just passed me.
Var fan stod det?
Over there with the bikers. So, we found it. The good thing is, he thought about this, and I'm going to have spring rolls, I think. Yes, or Asian burritos. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh God. So, the Asian burritos might not be there, but I think I'm having a tofu spring roll, maybe. So he ordered a poke bowl, and I don't see that here. So he's really into poke bowls now. So we've been walking away into a park because we need some quiet.
Det var borta en...
like it?
I've eaten at this place before, but not this dish. But it's really, really, really good. It's a lot of flavor. It's South Asian kind of food, but it's really, really good. This is with a salmon, smoked salmon and stuff. Kind of weird in a way, but it totally makes sense. What did you have? Burrito, right?
Yeah. Well, sort of like Asian burrito. It's really good as well. It's really weird. It tastes of curry, so it's sort of like oh, okay. But this is really good as well. I would definitely go back.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to show you Stockholm a little bit. This is taken from Söder, and we're a bit high. No, we are not high. We're high up. Are you high?
Totally.
Oh. So people, this is a bakery in the old town, and the scent is fantastic. The smell of cinnamon buns is so good. Anyway, we are on our way to Berzellii Park to do some snooping. Here is a bay called Nybroplan, which means the new bridge bay, and we've been, this is called the new bridge bay, and then we realized when we started reading, where's the fucking bridge? There's no bridge. And then we realized there used to be a bridge. Keep following us, and we will tell you everything there is to know about everything there is to know about everything there is to know. Talk a little bit about where we are, what we're doing, and what you know.
I don't know so much about this, but I know this little part that we're walking on here. I think it's called Raol Wallnberg Square. Raol Wallnberg was a person who did a lot of good things for the use during the Second World War, and there's a statue of him over here, I think, or not. We'll see.
So on our way to the statue, we found this. To Raoul Wallnberg, Swedish diplomat in Budapest. So you read and then you will tell us.
At the same time.
No, you tell us afterwards. You sort of you don't need to read it, but I will just do some filming, and then I come back and you will tell us everything you know about it.
We'll see about that.
Yes. So people, yes, these are palm trees in Sweden. Climate change is doing its best to turn us into Saint-Tropez, I guess. I'm going over here to check out this statue of someone called Johan Ericsson. Is that... I think that's the telephone company. Something. Or maybe not. Oh God, I'm beautiful but dumb. Yes, I'm at the back of this says he's Johan Ericsson, and he was an inventor. Oh, he's not there. Oh, he invented wheels and the propeller, I guess. And wheels. Maybe just invented the wheels and the propeller. I'm not sure. This dude here, I don't know. He's just there. Magnus is still reading, or maybe rehearsing what he is about to tell us. What can you tell us?
As a fighter for human rights, Raoul Wallnberg, who was born 1912, he was one of the 20th century's true heroes. In 1944, there was 750,000 Jews living in Hungary, and he managed to save 120,000 of them. And he made like Schatzpasse, and so he made like passports in the Swedish colors, in blue and yellow. And for that sake, he survived. He saved all these Jews, and also thousands and thousands of them were hidden in houses that he rented.
Oh
So
my God.
he's a true 20th century hero.
Also, something happened to him?
Oh yeah, he vanished. He disappeared, and we don't know where if he got murdered or well, he is dead now. But they think that the Russians might have taken him and imprisoned him in Russia. But the Russians say we don't know him. We never took him. But the suspicions are that he was there imprisoned by the Russian people.
Now, people, we are going to go into that park where we were supposed to be. And just to tell you one thing more, that the water from over there used to go all the way up to that railing that you can see there.
And also under it.
And under it and beyond, yes.
Beyond.
Yeah. So
But what about the
bowl?
No, the fence.
Yes, I said that.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh.
The railing. It went to the railing.
Yeah, but what is so special about the fence?
Oh, this. Yeah, okay. Yes, and this fence or railing is still here. That used to be, so the water used to come up to here somewhere. This is the fence when there was a bridge here.
Who is the fence to the bridge?
Yeah. So people, I want to show you this street called Nybroplan. Come this way and then it continues over there. So all this was sort of a bridge, or this was a street going here. So somewhere here, I guess, was where the water came up to. And this is sort of I think the railing on not towards the water, but towards a park instead. Magnus is now going to read on a different plaque and then tell us everything about it.
Now it's time for you to read that.
Oh, and you will film me?
Yes.
Okay, good. This plaque tells us stuff that we almost already knew, right? The great big thing that we didn't know, that it was about this railing, and there's this, this thing that Poseidon uses, and that's supposed to be a dolphin. That thing there. I guess in 1853 they didn't quite know what a dolphin looked like here in Sweden. And there's also a tree that we're going to go looking for called Wingnut. So let's go.
And why did they make this?
Oh, okay. So the park, the water came all the way up to Norrmalmstorg, which is a square further up. But they used, and they had this bridge going over. The water turned really, really bad. People were throwing things into it, and it didn't get washed away. So there was this horrendous smell, and they filled it, and then they sort of planted a park here instead. It's a good thing, right?
It's a good thing.
So this is the square called Norrmalmstorg. Torg means square. And so the water came up all this up to here. Of course, this is like 300 years ago. And now Magnus is looking for that wingnut tree. We're not sure, is this it? Or this? It's so funny when you read on a plaque and they mention something, and you sort of, there must be lots of other stuff they could have written, but since they wrote about this nut tree, we sort of slightly obsessed by it. Which one is it? So, where are your wingnuts?
I was hoping that some trees would be the same, so you could sort of spot the only one, but these three here looks.
This is a lovely place. Now we're going to go looking at some sculptures called Playing Bears. So these two. And I guess this is sort of the proper entrance to the park, although we never go this way. This is created by the artist Carl Milles. Tell us something about him.
He's an artist.
Thank you. Are they playing or really killing each other? And there's more. Wait, there's more. Is it a rat? Is it raccoon? What is it? Oh, because it's an otter. No, an otter, I think.
And this is a broken one. Broken otter.
And here's a broken otter. I feel sometimes like a broken otter. Swear ferrets, I think.
From
Like
this
a-
side it's broken. It's
Like a
all in the
ferret in the wind. Sing along. When would you guess he was born?
1812.
Thank you. Do you think Magnus is right or is he wrong? Is Carl Milles born in 18... What did he say? 18...
Well, but oh my God! I just saw the plaque and I saw when
Here's the park and here's the Royal Dramatic Theatre. What's the best thing you ever saw on the stage of Royal Dramatic Theatre? The Royal
What do you
Dramatic
call it?
Royal Dramatic Theatre. Sorry.
it was called. Well, in English it was called August County, and in Swedish I don't remember its name.
That's a weird name, isn't it? I don't
Yeah.
remember its name. People, we have now been Googling Caucasian Wingnut tree, and turns out this is it. This is it. Not these sort of... We were talking about the weirdness that we didn't say anything about this tree, but it is. Oh, it's a lovely Caucasian Wingnut tree.
But they were supposed to be very close to this street, and so then you look at the trees that are the closest to them.
Yeah.
This is on the other. This is in the park.
Yes, damn it.
The
We-
damn you plaques.
And damn you, Wingnut tree. It's lovely. It's really lovely. I just decided I'm coming back here when those seeds are sort of, I don't know, ready. I hope these are seeds. And then I will be planting me some Caucasian seeds. Caucasian wingnut trees in the vicinity. And Magnus said, well, how ordinary it will be then if there are Caucasian wingnut trees everywhere. Let's continue the motion.
The emotion.
The emotion. So anyway,
Tjomme.
this park is named after the most well-known chemist, or the first well-known chemist in Sweden, called...
This Joseph Berzellii, and he yeah. And this statue is also the first one in Sweden that's not a king. That's not a statue of a king. So he was the first one not kingalized.
Oh.
That's a new word.
Was it really Joseph?
I don't know.
He had a name, but I will now insert a name here.
Jöns Joseph.
Jakob.
Jöns Jakob.
Jöns Jakob Berzellii. Here
So
we
it
are.
was kind of.
Yes. Lovely. Walking under the trees. Oh, there's a fountain. And here, people, here's a little fountain
So well maintained.
where we can sort of... Is it hot? Is it not? Put your feet in it.
No.
Why not?
No. Oh my God, it's like freezing.
There's such a layer.
Oh, but it's quite cold.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
It's not.
It's so lovely, making me want to go pee-pee. Anyway, this park, now we're coming to an interesting part, was open in 1853. 1953 is also the year Levi Strauss, the jeans maker, opened his first shop. It's also the year George Crumb invented the potato chip. It's also the year when the piano company Steinway opened. Vincent van Gogh was born that year, and also the Swedish artist Carl Larsson. Because of Carl Larsson and Vincent van Gogh, we are now going to the National Museum to look at 3 pictures of them and then go home and read all about it. So join us as we go to the National Museum. Bye bye Berzellii Park. Oh, what's this then? Some sort of artwork. Oh. This is artwork called We Too. To me it looks like a twisted turd. Yes, I said it. People, that's the Royal Castle. This is the National Gallery. So if you could, Magnus, would you move into the Royal Castle or the National Gallery?
Well, if you move here, you will see the castle every day. But I think I'll choose the castle anyway, because the castle is a castle, a museum is a museum.
Yes, well said.
Yeah.
So remember, people, we are looking for 2 paintings of Vincent van Gogh and something by Carl Larsson. So isn't it? Yes. I thought there would be 2 paintings by Van Gogh, but I asked a person and they said we only have 1 and it's not up. But there are numerous paintings of Carl Larsson on the 2nd floor in the grey room. So join us as we go into the grey. Well, how about this view? That's the Royal Castle. You can't get it. It's fantastic. So we are now in the big vestibule, and I think all these murals are by the Swedish artist Carl Larsson. He had a sort of very accessible way of drawing, almost cartoonish, like almost sort of see this in a comic book, right? Well, we are now desperately hunting for Carl Larsson, and I think I found him. Yes, here it is. The typical Swedish style. We've been standing here for a quarter of an hour looking at these paintings. These are famous historical people from that were drawn, these murals by Carl Larsson. That's the king, one of the kings, and that's the one who built the castle. They are building the Royal Castle. The castle over there. They're building it here. I can't quite make out what this is. But this is Bellman, a very famous composer. This is Sergel, he's a sculptor. This is one of the most famous kings. He built sort of the Swedish opera, the Swedish theatre, the Swedish language. This is Magnus, he's Googling stuff. So people, we have done, we liked it. They got 2 Van Gogh, but none of them are on display. I'm going to show you the pictures later on.
He's not so famous, that Gogh.
No, he's not. So if you learned something today, it's 1853. And what?
Van Gogh gave birth to himself. Carl Larsson was born, and they at the big opening of the new Berzellii Park.
And also 2 more things. But you might not have heard that. Potato chips.
I know.
Potato chips was invented, and
Yeah.
Levi Strauss started.
Ah, okay. And there's also a tree called Wingnut in the park, which
Yes.
I'd never seen before.
And we are going to go there in the autumn and get some plants and sort of
And
send them to
Raol-
anyone who wants. We'll send it to you. Just send us money, and we will
send it to you.
Yes, send us money. We will send you the seeds. This is off to the gym,
Oui.
then to a fitting.
Fitting?
Oh, I was quoting. Here's to the girls.
It round.
Oh yes.
Yes, thank you so much for today with a lesson of Berzellii Park, which is not this park.
This is not it, ladies and gentlemen. This is not it. Goodbye.
Bye. Hej då.
Hej då. So I went to Media Markt in Gallerian, and they sort of moved. They're not here anymore. So onwards and upwards. I just, you should have seen me. I came down like, where is it? So people, I found it. It has moved to one of the best locations in Stockholm, on Drottninggatan. But wow, it's enormous. But where is the things I need? So I'll take 2, thank you. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe and tell all your friends and family and lovers how fantastic I am, and tell them to watch me as well.